They all got frozen last time, and they've been growing back, but I don't want to lose the growth that I've got now, so I'll be out there today with a blanket, covering each plant up. I'm so glad to see that the notifications are going out right now. That is great news for all of us. Um, I don't have my smartphone. I don't know what I did. I must have left it somewhere. I've been doing some
Stephen
stuff.
running.
I had some stuff to do around the house.
Hello, Nay.
Hey, Steve.
Sean, aka Trendy Orca.
Hey, Sean.
Good morning, Nay.
So we've got something to talk
Megsy
about.
Williams.
Hey, Megsy.
Hey, Nay.
Um,
Patrick John Welder.
Hey, Patrick.
Good morning, Nay.
Good morning.
Sunday Fun Day.
Okay, let's see. Is that trade? What is this covering? Okay, we got to get that trade back up. It should be on screen because I told you guys I'd have it on screen. So just give me a second with that, and I will get that going here, I think. Okay, now, if I went like that, great. So I just need to stretch this out, right? Great. Now you can see everything's in red, which means we've gone down over the last 24 hours. How high is our trade up? We're up $2,961, almost $3,000 while we're going down here. Now, a lot of people might think, oh, you're supposed to pull your money out, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to keep going up. If anything, I'd buy more Harmony. Just to double, triple, quadruple down. Hey, Nick.
Good morning.
But you can see perfectly clearly here. Let me get that out a little bit more. You can see perfectly clearly here that our trade is doing really well. It says our live trade was bought on the 11th, and today's the 15th, guys. So it's been 5 days? 4 days. God, has it really only been 4 or 5 days? I don't know if it's 4 or 5 days. Probably more like 5 days. But we've gone up to this point, and it's probably going to keep on going. Well, I have my ideas about where it's going to go. But you can already see that it's gone up. We are 40% in profit. 40% in profit. So we've made 40% more money than what we put in. I hope that makes sense to some of you that maybe are confused around crypto or don't understand it completely. Let's refresh Rumble here. There we go. Wow. Hello, Rumblers. And good morning to you. We've got Jiminy here. Jiminy, hello.
Hello.
We got Jiminy in Canada.
Oh.
And
Right.
our Bollinger Bands, let's see, we're at 28. Our Bollinger Band is at 28.28. We are above 28.28. That is the Bollinger Band. You see it says 19.821. We're no longer at that Bollinger Band. It's time to update that Bollinger Band now. So let's do that. That's funny, right? It's going to do this on us. So now we're going to raise that. So it says 19.821. Now it says 20.828. That is our new point of resistance of support now, our new level of support. And the next jump after 828 is going to be $21,200. So wow to that, huh? Says Bitcoin's looking great. William Robertson, hello. Nick Brown, hello. Patrick John Welder, hello. Megsy, hello. Sean, Steve Running, hello, everybody. So this is what we need to talk about. I just saw this piece of news, and my mom has a soft spot for Nancy Pelosi. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that Nancy Pelosi is a woman and that she's in a place of power, like Hillary Clinton. If a woman obtains a high position politically, socially, they earn my mom's respect. Because she was a woman and she had to, overcome all of the obstacles that a woman has against her. So they automatically get this much higher level of respect than if they were, say, oh, I don't know, a man. At least in my mom's eyes, and I'm sure a lot of other people's as well. It's very easy to overlook the shortcomings of some of these people when you're on their team, and when you're tunnel visioning your team, and you're not willing to look at the faults and the flaws and the facts and the science that proves that there might be some issues around them, then you become part of the problem, right? Nancy Pelosi had an issue with insider trading, and she got caught. Everyone knows she did it. Look no further than the fact that she's now worth like $110 million, something like that. Some crazy amount of money. And the way she got there was because she would help pass through legislation for corporations that would give her inside tips about when she should put her money into certain stocks. That's how that worked. And you know what? It was never illegal. Those words should stick so hard against you, you should feel uncomfortable that I just said that. Something that if I got caught doing, let's say my buddy's opening up some kind of a company, a corporation, lets me know, hey man, buy this stock, it's going to go crazy, we're going to sell off a certain amount on this day, so make sure you sell your stock the day before. I got caught doing it, I'd go right to jail. The politicians, the senators, for some reason, I don't know at what level of society it goes. Hollywood actors, you're a Supreme Court justice or you're a Speaker of the House, whatever, where they just go, oh, okay, that law does not apply to you. What? Yes, it does. Who's the person in charge of saying, who the laws apply to and who they don't apply to? Where's that legislation? Oh, you cannot inside trade unless you are a politician or you hold this office or what? That's not how laws work. So imagine, my frustration over the years of talking to my mom and every time I tell her that Nancy Pelosi inside trades.
Inside trading is okay for.
And my
NPSH.
mom's response would be, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. That's the kind of response I get from my mom. I was like, Mom, she's breaking the law. I don't care. Okay. Fair enough. For people like me who are sick of the response, I don't care, I offer you this little jewel. Now that the Republicans, who would have ever thought that this would work out in our favor, right? Now the Republicans have the House. They're coming up with all kinds of legislation and bills that they are trying to push through at this insane rate of most of these bills are just the height of stupidity. But I digress. Listen to this one. Listen to this little ditty, I like to call it, when I put my hand on the skull instead of the mouse. This is from MSN.com via MoneyWise, via Beth Ann Moorcraft, yesterday at 10 a.m. And it says this. "37 members of Congress are hoping the third time's the charm for their bill that seeks to prevent insider trading from members of Congress." Think about it. They've already tried to do this twice, and Congress shuts them down. Nancy Pelosi shut them down. Well, now you got Kevin McCarthy in there, and he's like, let's do it. Let's do it. Kevin McCarthy, he might be a jerk. He might be against women's rights. He might be against the LGBTQ community. He might be a Republican in every sense of the word. But you know what? When he does something that protects me, I'm going to support him. I'm going to say, hey, this guy's making sense on this one point, and I support this one point. That's the difference. See, I'm going to actually say that. I do support this one point. Wow. You want to hear this? Listen to this. This isn't about Kevin McCarthy. I'm just saying he's in a position to where he can listen to legislation or he can disregard it. Well, we're hearing about this one. Now that Nancy Pelosi's gone, all of a sudden we're hearing about this bill. Why is that? Because Nancy Pelosi was guilty of insider trading, and she didn't want to incriminate herself. She didn't want to stop her money train that was coming in. and she was getting money, and she didn't want to pass legislation that would stop her from making that money. It's that simple. She's just as corrupt as they come. Let's go on. The Transparent Representation Upholding Service and Trust in Congress Act, or TRUST, trust, I like that, was first introduced in June 2020. Huh. Who was Speaker of the House June 20? Oh, that's right, Nancy Pelosi. Who was President of the United States? Wasn't that Joe Biden? Or did Joe Biden become president in 2021? I can't remember. I don't know. Could have been under Trump. But it could have been under Biden too. I'm not sure. Anyway, regardless. However, it never went further than that when they brought it to the House floor. Huh. The democratically led House shut it down. Huh. Everyone should know this. You should know how corrupt the Democrats are. They're taking money and they don't care. And they don't want to pass laws that would limit that. On January 12th, Representatives Abigail Spanberger of Virginia and Chip Roy of Texas, joined by a bipartisan alliance, that means both Republicans and Democrats, got together to reintroduce the bill with 35 co-sponsors. That's a lot of legislators right there. We saw tremendous momentum, we saw growing support in our districts, and we saw growing recognition across the political spectrum that such a reform needs to be made now, Spanberger said in a statement. Our trust, all capitals, that's the bill, in Congress Act would demonstrate that lawmakers are focused on serving the interests of the American people, not their own stockpiles, Nancy Pelosi. Not their own stockpiles, Nancy Pelosi. Why wouldn't you pass something like this, Nancy? I mean, if you hate the Democrats as much as you pretend to, this should really interest you. This bill that I'm about to read to you. You should be interested in politicians not being able to take advantage of insider trading, just like we aren't able to take advantage of insider trading. That should be something that you should share around the internet right now and get more people here to listen to and watch. Because that brings all of us together, doesn't it? Republicans, Democrats, independents, non-political folks who still live under the same protections and laws of this country. Call yourself a libertarian, call yourself a Green Party member, call yourself, whatever you want. This should interest you. It's a Sunday, and I'm surprised my numbers are going down when I'm talking about something that should concern every single one of us. Wow, it's almost as if the people on Rumble that are leaving support Nancy Pelosi and her insider trading. Isn't that weird?
Was just watching mid-show, morning all.
Isn't that weird? Your last midnight show. Hell yeah, hoot and hell, thank you. Isn't that weird? Huh, it's like they're not even listening. They heard Nancy Pelosi's name and they left. They didn't realize that I was slamming the heck out of her. But I digress. Again, this is shocking to me, but let's keep going. The issue trust seeks to resolve. If passed, trust...
Hoot and howl. Definitely don't support Pelosi or insider trading.
Me either. That's why I don't understand why so many people on Rumble just stopped watching my show. It's weird, right? It's like they're queuing in on a word, Pelosi, but they're not hearing the rest of it. Pelosi is being accused of insider trading. We don't like that. We don't support that. Why wouldn't the people on Rumble agree with me and stay and watch the show? Isn't that weird? This is the kind of mentality that I'm dealing with. And these are not, I'm assuming these are not my audience members that are taken off.
You have gotten really good at political analysis.
Thank you, William. I was just talking to my mom about that this morning, actually.
Corporate Democrats are criminals.
I said, Mom, check out this show the other day. I was talking about this guy that put up a fake video. And this guy, Josh G, in my audience, he chimed in and tried to subvert what I was saying, right in the middle of what I was saying. And I railroaded him and immediately kept going where I had left off. Didn't get subverted, didn't get messed up, gave that guy exactly what he deserved. and kept going and got my point out anyway, even with people working against me in the audience. And I was like, do you see how good I did that? And she's like, yeah. And, you know, I did go off on him for too long. He doesn't deserve that kind of attention when I'm trying to do get a bit going, you know, a segment, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is my audience should be supportive and enlightened enough to know when I'm talking about something like I am right now, to not try to subvert me and not try to make it about themselves and not try to act like we're having some kind of a one-on-one conversation, because we're definitely not. You know, I wasn't having a one-on-one conversation with Josh G at that moment. He was just being needy, you know? And that drives me crazy, because here I'm thinking that my audience is supporting me, and then as soon as I see something like that, I realize you're not supporting, you're not listening to a word I'm saying. You're waiting for it's like my friend Robert Mulligan used to say. He's like, you ever been in a conversation with somebody and they're looking you right in the eye and you can just tell they don't hear a word you say. They're just waiting for their chance. They're waiting for you to stop talking so they can start talking about something completely different. Sometimes that's how my audience feels with me, you know, and that shouldn't be like that. Because if I'm bringing content to the table, you should recognize that, and you should, you know, grab whatever it is that you do while we're doing the show and pacify yourselves while I'm making sense. And then when the floor opens up, that's when you join in. But when I'm on a roll and you know that you're going to interrupt me when I'm speaking, you should at least have the decency and the courtesy to just withhold that until I'm done talking, even just so you don't have the audio, you know, bump me off and talk over me. Even if I'm going to ignore what you're saying, you should hold that thought, type it out, and just wait, and don't hit enter yet, and just wait for me to finish the thought. And then like, okay, cool, he's breathing, he's grabbing his bong, he's taking a sip, whatever, boom, enter. And then we're not talking over each other. I need you guys to work with me on that. And, you know, Josh G was not. He was not working with me, so.
Bear market money.
Yes, it is.
BTC pushing.
We could see. Yeah, we're waiting for the next Bollinger Band. But we got it up on screen. Our trade is at $3,000 profit.
Bear market money. Nice.
But
man.
you know, exactly what I'm talking about right now is exactly what bear market money is doing to me right now. Literally, while I'm telling you guys, when I'm making a thought, and that just wait until I'm done with the conversation and then interrupt me, because I allow you to do that. So at least work with me. And it blows my mind how hard it is sometimes to get you guys to listen when I'm actually making an important point. Now, what I'm talking about now, this covers all of us. Getting these politicians to stop insider trading could concern every single one of you, and it should be something that all of you support. So while I'm speaking clearly and coherently about it, that's the time that you should be listening and supporting me and understanding what I'm saying and not interrupting me. And let me finish this article, okay? And if you're just going to say, yeah, hell yeah, you know, or agree or something like that, I get it. That's fine. But, you know, if I'm talking about we're trying to stop insider trading and you come in and you try to change the subject to what's going on with crypto, well, that's just you being rude to me because I give you that voice. So stop being rude, because, you know, my audience doesn't like it when I'm rude to them, and I definitely don't like it when my audience is being rude to me, and my other audience members don't like it when audience members are being rude to me either. So play ball, people, okay? Let me get through this article now, okay?
Bear market money. I'm sorry, I just got here 1 minute ago.
It's okay.
I hear ya.
Thank you. Take a second, listen to what the conversation's about, and then say hello. It's cool. It's because you can interrupt me. And Billy said, bro, you should just turn that off, or, you know, this is just asking for trouble or whatever. At the same time, you know, I'm giving you guys that, I'm taking the risk on y'all. So y'all can prove yourselves to me and prove that you can be a part of this show and not have me be like Adolf Hitler, like Lee Camp is, or other people who I love, but they'll only show certain chats. You know, they've got the ability with StreamYard or whatever. I'm only going to talk. I'm only going to reply to you. I'm only going to I let every single one of you have a voice in this chat. And it should at least have value for my audience members. It should have some value.
Matt Postma.
I'm sharing my
Morning name.
I'm sharing my podium with you. Hey, Matt. right? I'm giving you a voice, and when you speak, all of a sudden, now you've got 25 people that hear your voice because of me. And that should have some value for you, because you can go on social media and tweet or put up a Facebook post or a YouTube video, and oh, guess what? Nobody sees it. You know, I'm giving you that. I'm giving you that window to put your head through and scream out loud.
IAEA.
And I support you guys and do it. You agree? Thank you. Okay, thank you for agreeing with me. Next paragraph. The issue trust seeks to resolve. If passed, trust would effectively ban members of Congress, their spouses, and children from trading individuals.
Even running. World changing for them and how decisions are made for us.
Thanks, Steve. Once again. Their spouses and children from trading individual stocks and force them to place their investment assets into blind trusts. The legislation aims to address the advantage that politicians have as well-connected people with the inside track on new legislation that might affect a company or an industry. While those insights don't make them clairvoyant, it's certainly an advantage when it comes to trading in the stock market. Oh, really? You know, when a corporation gives you an insight as to what's going on with them and their business and what their strategies are and what they're going to do on what day, oh, does that give you some kind of an advantage in the stock market? Duh! Yeah, that is literally the definition of insider trading. What a stupid statement. Oh, by the way, this article about insider trading, hey, when people inside trade, it's an advantage for them and a disadvantage for all other people who, fall under the laws of the United States of America, which for some reason Nancy Pelosi doesn't. Miss 100 million. Thank you for accomplishing nothing but getting yourself elected over and over again so you can accomplish, what was that? Right, nothing. She's accomplished nothing. No laws, no legislation, nothing to show for it. Where's our medical bill for 30 years? I'm going to get you all health care. 30 years of lying about that. Nothing. You'll have nothing and you'll like it. And she'll have $100 million and she'll walk. And you know what? I have a feeling I know why she walked. I have a feeling I know why. Because it was getting pretty hot. Yeah, things were getting pretty hot. Oh boy. Things are getting hot. Yeah, time to step down, bitch. So, a survey commissioned by conservative advocacy group Convention of States Action last year showed that more than 75% of voters believe lawmakers have an unfair advantage when trading, and those feelings aren't unfounded.
I'm a lefty, but I ain't no lib fuck Pelosi.
You ain't no shit lib. Shit lib, the word shit lib is, it's, you ever heard the term beauty's in the eye of the beholder? Shit libbery is in the eye of the beholder. Let me give you an example. I look at someone like Jimmy Dore as a shit lib. And he looks at someone like me as a shit lib. Okay? So it's in the eye of whatever how dare I, defend the LGBTQ community and make a statement formed around that and make it into an issue. That makes me a shit lib in Jimmy Dore's eyes. I look at Jimmy Dore as a shit lib. It's funny. He's not a shit lib. He's actually a shit pub. But, the whole anti-science thing with him, it's really less lib and more Republican. So that might be a bad, let me go somewhere else. Let me think of someone else to use, because I guess I can't really call Jimmy Dore a shit lib, even though he totally refers to me as one,
Duck Jimmy sellout doorknob.
Right? No, he's not a good example.
Holly Horn. Hi, Nay.
Oh, I got a good one.
Tried to watch on Rumble. Won't let me live.
I got a good one. Dusty. Cult of Dusty. He would look at me as a shit lib, and I totally look at him as a shit lib. Right? The reason I look at Dusty as a shit lib is because he blindly supports Democrats. And he refuses to see the bad. He doesn't want to report about the bad the Democrats do. In fact, I wonder if he's going to talk about the trust bill, which should concern everybody, but, because the Democrats never, passed it, he's probably going to be against it too. So that's a perfect example of somebody that I look at as a shitlib, and he would look at me probably as well, Dusty probably wouldn't look at me as a shitlib, but I would look at him as one. So, but there's different levels of that. It's an interesting, I'd love to get more into that whole shitlib thing. I'd love to have a whole show about it. What is a shitlib according to you? Because that's what it is. There's not really a base definition.
Yeah, I love Dusty, but he toes the line too hard.
I love Dusty. I love him. I'd give him a hug if I met him. I love the guy. I love that he loves cats. I love that he loves people. I love that he laughs at Diamond when Diamond dies from COVID. Me too. I agree with him on a lot of stuff. But, is he calling out Nancy Pelosi for insider trading? Is he calling out Joe Biden for all these papers they're finding on him? Was he talking about Joe Biden's son and all the crack smoking he did on his laptop? Does he want to throw any other Democrats under the bus? No. That makes him, to me, it makes him a shitlib. And a shitlib is somebody who ignores facts over their party. That's a shitlib to me. If their party is the Democratic Party. Anyway, let me keep going. I got off on that. Okay. Survey. And a report from Business Insider revealed that 72 members of Congress did not report their financial trades as they are mandated to do so by the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act of 2012. So they did pass legislation in 2012, and they're not adhering to it, and nobody's charging them with crimes. Whose job is it to charge these people with crimes? Where's the special prosecutors? Where's the Department of Justice? I don't understand what's happened to our government. Why aren't they doing their jobs? What's going on, man? This skull, bro. I keep grabbing it like it's my mouth. It's so funny.
Francesco Moro.
Hey, Francesco.
Hi.
Hi. There you go. There you go. Hi. Hi. See how that works? That's what happens when you speak English to me, Francesco. I respond because I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, you learn, man. I trained you like a dog. Yeah, you see how I did that?
Postma. You're on fire,
That's
Nay.
Pavlov's technique I used on you. And everybody wondering about Francesco Moro. Francesco Moro. What's Nate even talking about? Comes into the chat. He puts some word in that I don't understand. He used to do that. I used to be like, hey, Francesco, what's up? And he kept doing it, and he kept doing it. And then finally I was like, dude, that's getting old because I don't even know what you're saying. So finally I said, you know what? Every time Francesco says something in the chat that I don't understand, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to say anything to him. We'll see the first day that he comes in and speaks English to me, I'm going to make a big deal about it and reward him. Right, here's your cookie.
OMG.
I'm rewarding you. I'm talking to you now.
William Robertson.
You've just been Pavloved by Nay's Garden.
Edwin Sparks.
Not the first time I've done it.
LOL.
Sneaky, but it worked. It worked. He came in and he said hi. I think he had a feeling maybe if I come in there and say hi, he'll say hi back.
Coffee from Starbucks, and I
Yeah.
told a lady that I had an order for Patrick, and she says order for Patrick.
For Patrick. Order for Patrick. Really? That's funny. Order for Patrick. She must be from Boston. All right, anyway. But an even larger investigation from the Wall Street Journal last year revealed thousands of Washington officials are taking part in ethically gray trading. I don't know what that means. Trust aims to reduce that by requiring senior officials and others affected by the bill to either sell their holdings when they take their position in Congress or put them into a blind trust where they would have no control over the trades. That would be cool. They would still, however, be able to purchase diversified ETFs, diversified mutual funds, and U.S. Treasury bills, notes, or bonds. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fine. The American people are tired of seeing members of Congress making pretty significant profits while they're voting on the very policies that affect the corporations they're meeting with on a regular basis. Roy told Fox Business. This is a Fox Business article, everybody. And I'm agreeing with it. And you should be agreeing with this 1,000% and sharing this all over social media, because I'm doing nothing but making sense and agreeing with Fox News. That in itself is news. Nay from Nay's Garden is agreeing with something that came out of Fox News. Well, I'm sure Fox News isn't the only one covering this, in all fairness. This is a big deal. And more people should hear about this, and that's why you should consider getting more people in here. This should be 170 and 110, guys. Let's do it. Let's get these numbers up. Hit those like buttons. Get over to Rumble. Hit the Rumble, the like button over there. Get back over to the main YouTube channel. Share it out. Go over to Twitter. Tweet it out. You know, let's blow it up.
Francesco Moro. Well, very nice show.
Thank you, Francesco Moro. Yes, thank you. You're a very nice audience member. I like when you speak to me and I can understand
Francesco Moro. Today, bro.
Today. Yes, it is a nice show today. I want to tweet this out. I'm just tweeting out a single statement out of this article because it is so good. That's Chip Roy. Huh. NBC host hates democracy and loves war. That's funny. Wow, man. Jackson Hinkle is such a poser. Okay, so I think I just got a reply from Unholy Rome on Twitter. It makes me happy. He's like famous to me, man. He gets so many people looking at his tweets. So, there's more. Not the first bill on the matter, right? They passed the one in 2012. What to read next? Okay, so that's the end of the article. Okay. Not the first bill on the matter. The proposed legislation is similar to a bill introduced by Democrats last September called the Combating Financial Conflicts of Interest in Government Act. Combating Financial Conflicts of Interest in Government Act. It's so many words. How about Stop Cheating Act? Stop Breaking the Law Act. How about that? Which also aimed to limit investing conflicts of interest for politicians and their families. However, that bill, championed by then Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, was heavily criticized by both sides of the House for lacking teeth. Oh, that's why Nancy Pelosi was like, oh, it didn't have teeth. And including a built-in loophole around the blind trust requirement. Well, that's why Nancy wanted to pass it, because she could work around it. So she acted, see, this is how they fool us. See, oh, I was supporting that bill. Yeah, but come to find out, the bill wouldn't have done anything to you, Nancy. That's why you were acting like you supported it. Funny how politics works, isn't it? Spanberger slammed the House Administration Committee at the time for introducing a kitchen sink package that they knew would immediately crash upon arrival just days before the legislative session was due to end. Right? They knew it was going to crash, and that's why she acted like she supported it. Oh, yeah, we got to all stop ourselves. Someone's got to help me stop from breaking the law and stealing from Americans. Someone should really help me. Oh, that bill's not going to pass. Too bad. At least I tried. And my mom still likes her, you know? My mom still likes her. I can't even express to you in words how that makes me feel. But it devastates me, and it hurts my feelings, and it makes me want to cry. It does. That my mom loves people like Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Clinton, it hurts my feelings. I hate that shit. Okay, however, with more co-sponsors than ever before, Spanberger and Roy are optimists. They sound like a show. Come see Spanberger and Roy tonight in the big stadium. Las Vegas tonight with Spanberger and Roy. Optimistic that they can get trust passed and rebuild trust with the American public. Quotes, we need to do something to stop that breach of trust that is apparent to the American people that we seem to be day trading while we're supposed to be doing the work of the American people. Bro, let me tell you something. That's fear. That right there is fear, okay? We need to do something to stop that breach of trust that is apparent to the American people that we seem to be day trading. He doesn't like that look. Right? Why? Well, because then what happened to Paul Pelosi might happen to them too. That's all you need to know about that. I'm going to tweet that quote out now too. It's crazy. Ready to smoke. Get my lungs ready. Okay, let's get a dab on, son. A dab on. A dab on. Okay, we've got issues here. I've got some issues we need to take care of. Where is the otter? Where's the otter video?
Bear market
I can
money.
never find it.
Cheers.
Cheers, bear market money. I can never find the otter video. It's right there, man. Why can't I just click through it? Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is.
And how? Dabs up.
I just want to move the otter video.
Megsy Williams.
There we go.
Cheers.
I love having the otter on screen, bro. I love all my little loops, and it's fun. I hope you guys think it's fun. All the little things that I have on screen. Because I think it's fun. I never get tired of watching that otter. It's like nature with Nay and National Geographic. Okay, here we go, folks.
Francesco Moro. What time is it, bro?
It is 11:06, but we're gonna call it top of the hour. Top of the hour, time to smoke with Jiminy. If Jiminy's still around, but I think we lost him. We lost Jiminy.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a Jiminy down. We have a Jiminy down. We've recovered. We've recovered our Jiminy.
Wow.
Hoot and howl. Where we're going, we don't need time.
Where we're going, we don't need tires.
Cheers for top of the hour.
Cheers, Hippie Chick is here. Hippie Chick, Hippie Chick, Hippie Chick. What's up? So we got through that whole article. We made some tweets over it. American people are tired. Yeah, we are. And, Chip Roy is saying, look, if we don't stop taking advantage of the American people, they're going to go January 6th on all of us, all on the same day. They're going to take over the country. And that's not just some crazy Q-tards. That's all of us. And if all of you are as pissed off about, this insider trading as I am, well, then they've really got something to worry about. They really have something to worry about. So remember, you are a powerful force. Be that force. Stay angry, okay? And don't let these sons of bitches get away with this shit on us. There's no way she should have walked out of that position with $100 million.
William Robertson.
For doing nothing.
In your mom's
She did
defense,
nothing.
She grew up in a world where she wasn't even allowed to do power, and women is a diff thing for her.
Right? Great point, William. Well said, man. You're right. It goes well to explain, why my mom feels the way she does. You're right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Hippie Chick. I've been on Rumble silently commenting. Cheers. Hoot and howl. She tore up a paper while smiling.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Stephen running.
That was for Donald Trump.
Back to the future.
I appreciated that.
Cheers.
I appreciated that she tore up that piece of paper. What, do you honor Donald Trump? You thought Donald Trump was honorable? You think that speech should have been torn up? Huh. It's kind of weird. When she finally does something right, you're supposed to agree with her. But that bothered you, huh? She's a woman and she tore up some paper? That really offended your penis, didn't it? Think about that. The woman showing power, how dare she? Did that offend you? Hoot and howl, did that offend you? You sound like it hurt your feelings. How did that make you feel? And why? Let's talk about it. How did it make me feel? I would have done the exact same thing. The only difference is I would have wadded that paper up and thrown it in Trump's face.
You asked what she did to deserve 100 million.
Oh, that was her big act of defiance. I got you. You were answering a question. I got you. Right? Yeah, that was her big act of defiance. Yeah, she ripped up a piece of paper. Ooh, wow, she was so tough. She got so much accomplished. Yeah, right. You're right.
David's honey. Good morning, Nay.
Good morning, David Honey Sr. How's it going, buddy?
Hippie Chick. Happy 710.
"18-years-old Victoria Lee dead. MMA fighter. No one knows why."
Oh, it's about in sports. People die.
18 years old.
Yeah. MMA? Yeah. If you get caught in the wrong way, it'll kill you. Get punched in the wrong way, fall the wrong way.
Yeah, but we don't know any of the details yet. I mean, she could have been in a car accident, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You your UFC jumped that. Probably wasn't. Yeah, you're probably right.
Trump posts a Mount Rushmore photo with his image added to Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
So
oh yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, that's gonna happen, Trump. Why it's the image here?
Cannabis hells. Now that would be a joke.
Why would you have an article like this and not add the photograph? So stupid.
Stephen running. Will they ever charge him for anything?
Yeah, he's getting charged, I believe. And Joe Biden's might get charged too. Mishandling government documents. Both of them. They could be in a cell together. The presidential suite cell.
Billy Ballantyne. He's done that a lot. Just Google Trump Mount Rushmore. There's like 20 of them.
He's an idiot. Thanks, Billy. So Santos is to be removed from United States Congress if he broke campaign finance laws, Comer says. Where's the first place you heard about Santos? Right here. No one was talking about Santos when I was. I was like, this guy, he totally lied. He lied about this. He lied about that. He lied about everything. Now he's going to get elected. He's elected now, man. And everyone's like, dude, how did he get elected? I'm like, you should have been watching my show, man. Even though, I was on it, I believe. It was on Election Day when I heard what was going on with that guy. Wow. Now it's really blowing up. They might pull him out of Congress, and we talked about it here first, man, before anybody else was. Nobody cared about that shit. I was like, no, man, this is just so blatant. I mean, it's just reached such a point where someone like this can become elected. I mean, Donald Trump is understandable because he has such a huge footprint on media, right? It's understandable. Name recognition. Santos was a nobody. The only thing he's known for is telling a lot of lies. And that got him elected. Bro, there was a newspaper reporting on him, right? Since like 2020 or something. They were like, man, this guy's lied about, he's misrepresented some of the facts and his education and blah, blah, blah. And nobody wanted to hear about it. It didn't make the big international news because nobody cared. We were going through COVID and all that shit and nobody wanted to talk about it. Some up-and-coming politician that's lying about everything. Well, he's now a senator. Senator in New York. A senator or representative, one or the other. It's shocking.
Billy Ballantyne. I keep thinking you're talking about Chris Santos. My favorite chef. The politician one needs to change his name. Hippie chick. Conusman.
So the way crypto works with credit is you buy the crypto with the credit, right? But you cannot pull the crypto out for like a week until that credit clears. And it takes like a week. So that is the one thing you have to remember when you're purchasing crypto with credit, as opposed to a direct debit or cash type deal where you're just taking money from your bank and transferring it in directly, which is another way to do it and faster. You won't have access for a few days, and you have to know that. And you can try to pull your crypto out, put it in your offline wallet, and it won't do it. And it'll give you error messages and whatever, but you have to remember, has the credit thing gone through yet? So it's a little thing that you might not know, but now you do. Because I highly recommend buying crypto on credit. I really do. The reason why is the money that I put in this is probably costing me $50 a month in interest. It just made me $3,000. That's how that works. I spent a little money and it's okay. I don't mind paying the interest charge until I pay that money off. It's not a lot considering I just made $3,000 or $2,896.46. Consider using credit to buy crypto as opposed to using your debit, and then pay your credit off.
Billy Ballantyne.
I recommend you look into that.
Haha, I found this while researching him. According to documents filed to the Federal Election Committee, Santos has spent $25,640.26 in campaign money at Il Bacco, a rooftop garden Italian joint in New York City.
So he spent $25,000 of money he wasn't supposed to spend. You know what I would do, if I was trying to do that, if I were him, I'd be like, these were dinners that I was hosting with potential donors to my
And how?
campaign.
I never got into the trading.
Right?
My crypto partner is just like you
It
with the
becomes
trading, though.
becomes an expense of the campaign that way. Maybe they don't allow for that. I don't know.
Happy 420.
Yes, I'm doing a dab right now. I am doing a dab. I am doing a dab.
Stephen running. Fundraising.
Right. And I don't know if fundraising is, an excuse that's legitimate for campaign finance, because you would think it would be. You'd think when people give you money for your campaign, you can use it for whatever you need to do to boost your campaign. And if I were him, I would be taking out other people that want to donate with that money to try to generate more funds. But I don't know, maybe that's illegal. Maybe that's a violation of campaign finance laws. You would think, man, I remember when running a business with, I'd ask my accountant, can I write this off? Can I write that off? What can I do? What can't I do? I was shocked. Anything related to my internet, bro, anything related to my show
Hippie chick.
was write-offable.
Hashtag I bong along.
Dude, if I wanted to take you guys grocery shopping on my podcast, I could write off my grocery bills because it's related to my podcast as running it as a business. And listen, I ended up saving thousands of dollars, luckily, because I had a corporation. I had an LLC, and it was the internet business. It was my... So when I tell you guys, hey, man, I haven't made any money off of this, no, I hadn't. But you know what? I saved a lot of taxes by running Trendy As Dabbers, at least, and the triage oil, because they were tied together. The show was tied to the oil company. So when money would come in,
Hoot and howl. Property tax for your
a lot of
truth,
that got
same
written off.
W mine. Billy Valentine. I see. Credit interest is an average 19.07%. I'll pass, bud.
Right, you'll pass while this is doing 40%,
Hippie chick.
50%.
Someone is pulling your leg. Personal expenses are always personal.
You're having a, it's, no, not if you're running a business that's your personal life, hippie chick. Somebody's pulling your leg. Go look it up. If you're doing a podcast and I'm showing you on my show stuff, whatever I'm spending money on can be
It's Emmy again, old man.
can be a write-off for my content. I'm grocery shopping. It's content. I'm getting gas in my car on my show, which I don't do, but I could have. And if I did that, yeah, you'd write that shit off. Yeah, it's an
Hippie
expense
chick.
for my show.
If you're cooking okay.
If you're doing anything, this could be, bro, when you're podcasting, if you make it about whatever it is in your life, you know, and you can write off so much shit, it's fucking crazy. Operation Daddy, what's up?
Operation_Daddy. What's your age?
No, Billy Valentine, what I was going to say is, bro, can you even do math?
People who don't own
This is
LLC
it. This
have
is
a
it.
hard time
40%
comprehending
profit,
write-offs.
and you're like, credit card's 19%. That's a 40% profit. Do you even do math, bro? It's so funny, man. Think about what you just said. Like, credit cards, no thanks, 19%. Or are you just being facetious? Facetious. Are you being facetious, bro? Do I want more of a dab than that?
Yes.
No, I don't think I do. No, I don't do big dabs. I
Hippie
do little
chick.
tiny dabs.
You're
And
right, I misunderstood your
I
point.
burn them correctly. All right. Oh, it's only if you're doing a podcast about your life, you know, which is basically what I did in California. You know, I covered everything. And I talked to my accountant about it. I was like, what can I write off and what can't I write off? And, you know, I would write some things off and send it. And he'd be like, no, you can't write that off.
Operation_Daddy.
But he was good.
I am 15 today, and Noon wished me not even my PS.
Happy birthday, Operation Daddy. I thought you said you weren't 15. Didn't this guy come in, say he was 13, and he's like, I'm kidding, I'm not really that old, or something like that? Whatever, dude. Fuck you. How about that? Instead of a happy birthday, hey, you're old enough for this. Go fuck yourself.
Operation_Daddy. That was a lie. Operation_Daddy. You two.
Yes, fuck me too. And now you're blocked from my live stream. I hope you had fun. But now I'm going to block your Twitch ass from my live stream, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm blocking you because I fucking hate liars. And you're an admitted liar,
Billy
and you've
Valentine.
just come in and you fucking lied
No,
again.
I'm being realistic, but you do you. You don't get interest back. You pay a solid 20% just to make the transaction.
Okay, let's say you make you pay 20%. You think you do. What about whenever your investment goes to 35x, and you just made $250,000? Still gonna worry about that 20%, Billy? Come on, man. This isn't the payoff. I haven't pulled that money out. It's still sitting in there. It's a long-term investment. Or you're not thinking clearly right now, bro. You're not thinking clearly. This is going to go 35x, going to be worth $250,000. And you're saying it's not worth a couple of $100? Bro, it should be worth a couple $1,000 to make $250,000. I'd be willing to spend a few thousand in interest.
I bought F at $125
And we're just talking about a few hundred.
per coin. I cashed 5 out at 4,100/coin.
God damn, Hoot and Howl, that's great. I don't know how you did that shit. You bought low and sold high, man. You rocked it. Well, I wonder what that, when you spent $125. Oh, only 5 of them, right? You bought more than 5? That's $500, $625 you spent.
And how? I bought 6 years ago or so.
So you spent $625 to make $20,000, $25,000, something like that. Dude, that's phenomenal. 25. Not. Did you make $25,000? Yeah, dude, you did.
Hoot and Howl. I bought 10 of them, yes, sold 5.
And if you'd paid a little interest on that 625, you would have been okay with making 25,000, right? You guys, don't scare yourselves. Stop making things up in your head, okay? Stop it. Trust me a little bit. I need you to trust me more, bro. I don't need you to go run out and buy crypto. I just need you to believe me. This is like the conversation I have with my mom.
Hoot and Howl.
I show her this going up every
I
day.
gave my crypto partner $3,000 for helping me with it all. I cashed out just over 16.
She thinks this is a big joke. She thinks that's a joke.
Hoot and Howl. 3,000, not
She
3,000
still
K
can't
LOL.
give me legitimate, respectful, adult-styled credit for something I did that's benefiting me and making me $3,000 because crypto, because of a word that she doesn't like, you know? And Billy, you seem similar to that, bro, even though you've made a lot of money dealing with crypto. You've told me you have. So, man, use a debit card, Billy. You know, whatever. Go pay cash. I don't care. I'm trying to freaking help people, bro. I mean, the math works out really well. Even if I cash out right now, let's just say I cash out right now. Okay, let's say I had $8,000. Okay? And I borrow the $8,000 on a credit card. Okay, say that was my limit. And I go and I get the crypto. And now I'm at, let's say it's at 11,000. Let's say I cash out 11K. I make $3,000. Say I make 3,000, okay? Fair. It's already been there, right? So let's just take that figure. All right. I'm going to pay off the interest on that loan that I took out. Oh, wait. No, I don't have to pay any interest on that loan I took out. Do I, Billy?
So when F hit for K, I decided to show the haters a few stacks from the bank. Its second spike. First WAD 1,200 or so before it dropped.
Because I can just go ahead and take that $8,000 because it's only been 5 days and it hasn't been enough time for any
Billy
interest to
Valentine.
accrue on that money.
I love you, but I would have made 20% less per month if I used my credit card.
Right, but it's another option that's available for people. Some people don't use a debit card, whatever. It's just another option. It's something you can do. But hear me out. We're talking about $3,000 here. We paid 0 interest on it. Right? Because we took the 8,000, we just paid it off.
Billy
Right?
Valentine. True.
No interest. If you did it quick like that. I'm not telling anybody to do that, but I'm just giving you an example of something you could do. You just walked with $3,000 minus whatever it cost you to purchase that. It cost me $151 was my fee on the 8,000.
I don't think Nay would take more than 3 months to pay that card off.
Right?
If I recall, it was
Instant-
just because the buy-in on crypto was good and his cash hadn't came in yet.
You're right. I could pay the card off quick, but I'm talking about taking the $8,000 out of this and paying the card off instantly. You know, to make a point, I could do it right now, and then I have to buy back into Harmony, and I don't want to do that. You know, I'm not even in profit on my Harmony, if you guys can believe that. I'm under 300, 400 bucks. If you can, not this one, but all of my Harmony, which is, see, this one right here was, what was this, I want to say 600,000 coins. Yeah, 635,000 coins, right? All of my Harmony is 1.5 million, 1.53, I think. A lot of that was bought above a penny. In fact, it was bought at like 4 cents. Some of it was bought at 4 cents. That brings my average down. That's why I'm under on a lot of my Harmony purchase right now. Harmony's going to have to go up to 2-3 cents probably, and then I'll probably be in profit. Like full profit on it. But understand that on this trade, I'm in profit. I mean, that's making money. Leaving it in is just advantageous for me over the long haul. But everybody's different, and if you want to trade and you find a cheap way that you can trade this stuff, because there's cheap trading apps out there, and if you can find Harmony One and you're not getting, you know, trading fees, there's a lot of money to be made here in this market. So now that all of you are here, let me ask you guys, what do you think about what the barber did to my hair?
Well, it's good.
Oh, really? You don't think it's a hatchet job?
Nah, it's
Well, that's very nice. That was an instant reply. What about everybody in the chat? What about everybody in the chat? Let me hear from the chat. Let me hear from the chat.
yeah.
What do you think of my haircut?
Let's be honest.
More like Kevin McCarthy?
Cannabis Hells.
Looks okay, looks good.
Looks okay.
Cannabis hells.
Edwin Sparks 420.
I took a big hit. I'm in cannabis
Looks
hells.
good.
That's funny. Bro, what am I going to dab this? We were talking about this. I was just...
Stevie
I'm
Reynolds.
gonna make it a little bigger for
Looks good.
Jiminy. Just for Jiminy. I'm gonna make it a little big. I'm gonna put it a little more.
That's all.
That's I'm gonna put it a little more. I'm gonna
My
put it a
first
little
thought this
more.
morning, you had a mobster look to you.
You guys like it?
Megsy Williams. Haircut is awesome.
Well, guess what? I've got free haircuts for the rest of my life because my barber is this guy. What? Oh! I cut my own hair.
Hi-oh.
I cut my own hair this morning, guys.
Edwin
I was
Sparks
like, I think I need a haircut. I was like, I think I
LOL.
need it now. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to cut my own hair. So I've got a wall, W-A-H-L, or W-H-A-L. I don't know if the H-A or A-H. W-A-H-L, wall. W-A-H-L. It's got all the attachments, and I only use like 2 or 3 attachments. The
Sparks
shortest
420.
one for doing right here,
Yeah, you did a eat job.
I did this and this. Thank you.
Hippie chick. Love the cut.
Then I used the full 2-inch.
Youngsy Harvey.
Youngzy
Risky
Harvey!
things.
And I did the top with the big one, and then I think I kind of did the sides up a little bit, and that's it. It took me a few, like just 3 minutes. With that wall, it was so easy. This kind of hairstyle, I just needed it shorter. You know, and I was like, I can do this. I did it. And my sister looked at it on the phone, on the video phone, and she's like, you did a good job. I was like, thank you, thank you. So, show me the way to go home. I'm tired of this old hairstyle. Show me the way to go home.
Youngsy Harvey.
I'm tired of this old hairstyle. So anyway, we're gonna do a dab. I like to say cheers and happy stuff to all of you. and no law regarding cannabis. And of course, Jiminy, cheers. And to everybody in the chat, it's Young Z Harvey, Hippie Chick, Edwin Sparks, Meg Z Williams. Cheers to all of you. And everyone's over there on the Rumbles. Yeah, let's check in the Rumbles. We've got Notlin over there, Token Tony Z. Let's read that out loud.
Cheers. OMG, look what this barber did to my hair. 2. Young Z Harvey. 0. Live chat. Notlin. Morning. Token Tony Z. Good morning, May, and all trendies and trendy ass dabbers. Notlin. Many laws are exempted.
She said trendy ass dabbers, that bitch.
Meg Z Williams. Notlin.
It's trendy ass dabbers.
Cheers all. Almost none of the laws passed apply to Congress.
Even though it was supposed to be trendy
Who
ass
and how?
dabbers.
Notlin. UR smoke ring looks like a jellyfish.
I know, doesn't it? It's beautiful, pink jellyfish.
Notlin. 2-tier justice application. Notlin. Well, Fox Business holds water.
Huh.
Is the MSM covering this? Why would they? The law would change
I don't
if
know.
the public was informed and they covered it.
Wow, Notlin.
I'm so cynical. Notlin. Top of the hour. Holly Golightly 00.
Holly.
Aw, I can chat on Rumble now.
Holly, you can chat on Rumble!
Renee.
Hi!
Token Tony Z.
Oh my god!
Cheers to everyone. Token Tony Z. Looks great. 3 hours, 11 minutes, and 13 seconds. Fresh and fit.
Is it hot? Did you
One
heat it
day
up enough?
ago. After hours with Donovan Sharp.
I was burning
Automatic
the
dating, McLean and
resin
Burrows.
off.
Oh, okay, I guess it's
271K.
1300 degrees.
No, bro, it's-
268.
I think a
1
damn
hour,
afterburner
31
going.
minutes, and
Okay.
35 seconds. The dive with Jackson Hinkle. 1 day ago. Russia captures Oppenai, encirclement of Bakhmut nears.
Okay, that is great. We went through the chats. I'm letting this thing cool off here. And I got a nice big fat dab. That's going to be fun.
Oh,
I want you guys to be able to see it good.
do that. You know, hot party. Oh,
I need to do a little.
Young Z Harvey. I'm finally out hospital now, nay, after 13 weeks.
Oh my god, bro. I'm so glad that you are out of that shit. God, man, we missed you. And I'm glad you're back. Why is this so hard for me to do? There we go. Okay. Okay. Cheers, everybody. You guys like the smoke ring now?
Edwin Sparks 420. Cheers. Hippie chick. Cheers. Thunder Diesel. You.
Yo, Snoob, what's up? Snooby Dooby.
Cape Leprechaun. Good morning, Nay.
Hey, Cape, what's up?
Thunder Diesel. Not
Don't
much
scare
this
Billy
weekend,
Valentine,
almost
bro.
4 a.m. here.
Billy's not gonna like you, dude. He does not like little people. He's got like this thing. Billy's got like this whole thing going on. Billy Valentine once got carjacked by a gang of midgets. You guys don't know this.
Yeah. I know about it.
So, Cape, I don't know what's up. Okay.
Youngsy Harvey. Massive lesson learned for being an idiot riding my motorcycle drunk.
Ah, yeah.
Billy Ballantyne.
You shouldn't even own a motorcycle.
Ha 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 ha.
It's funny how that thing keeps showing up right on my head like somebody's sighting me in with a laser sight. Oh, that's better. I love that smoke ring like that. Like, you could barely tell that it's there, and then I keep calling it a smoke ring. It's a steam ring. It's a vapor steam breath ring from being outside in the cold. Welcome back, Otter, and smoke ring.
Thunder Diesel. Tiny situation.
Billy has to work it out somehow. You have to work that shit out.
Hippie chick. I like the steam ring.
Thank you. Okay, let's take the top off. If we can. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Even though we could take the top off the chat too. I don't mind that. Okay. No, not the chat. We want to take the top off the Otter. I gotta tell you, man, I've had some issues around. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good video placement. You can see all of it. Look, that could be my shirt right there. You like that, Scoob? Or what about this? You like my shirt, Scoob? Be badass, huh? I'm just fucking off right now. Look at my table. It's got an otter video
Thunder
on my
Diesel.
table.
LOL.
I've got an otter video on my table, so you can't see the... Here, let's do this.
Thunder Diesel.
There we go.
Not it's rated R. Thunder Diesel. Now it's rated R.
Right now it's rated R because it says R on the... It's funny. So we are above that Bollinger Band of support, 828. We're at 891, slowly climbing up. This is a very healthy step downward, guys, from 21,200. It's very healthy. It looks, the market's looking really good. You're looking to purchase some crypto. You know, we can look at the chart here. That cop on the Segway yesterday. Oh my god, that was so funny. I was too high to remember that, and I just saw the video up of it, and I just remember how much fun we had, you know, clowning on that cop on the Segway with the bicycle helmet on his head. Oh god, what a clown, guys! What a clown that guy was. Security guard, just like the dude from Mall Cop. I mean, he literally was a mall cop in the mall, looking just like the character Mall Cop. I mean, they did a good job on that movie, man. They did a really good job on that movie. They just didn't have a helmet on his head. He should have had a bicycle helmet on his head in the movie. And I'm surprised.
Thunder Diesel.
Yeah, Paul Blart.
Paul Blart.
I'm surprised he didn't have a bicycle helmet in the movie to make it even funnier. Huh. My head's chopped off now. I don't like it. I got an idea.
Billy Ballantyne. Paul Blart fart darting around a mall. Hey, where did Ed find an open mall? Wow.
That was my idea right there. That's pretty cool, actually. Man, that's cool too. I love this desktop. I love the way I've got the desktop set up. It's so like, it looks, maybe if I do this.
Billy Ballantyne. Was that an old video? All our malls are demolished or repurposed.
Bro, that was, no, that had to be a new, video because that was Ed Bassmaster, man. That was a new upload from him. So unless that was an archived video, I think that was something new. No, we still have a mall here. Let me ask my mom. I mean, we was full of cars last time we went by it. It's still open. I'm sure of it. Altamont Mall. What is this back here? What is this? I don't even know what this is. It's a video. Oh, it's the smoke ring. I'm moving the smoke ring around. I didn't know it.
Billy Ballantyne. Cool. They squashed all the Knoxville malls except one that Bezos bought.
I need you guys to brainstorm something with me. All right? I've got these, I bought these two motion radar speed checker things. Like you throw a baseball past it and it tells you how fast it goes. I put them outside so I can see how fast cars can see how fast they're going. So they'll slow down. Well, turns out, I think the speed limit's like 25, and I tried to go 25 by my house, and it's hauling ass. And I don't think anybody's driving that fast by my house. It seems like they are, but they're probably going like 20 or something like that, which is pretty damn fast for a neighborhood. But I put these things up, man, and they auto shut off after 5 minutes. So what I'm thinking is I need something that will move past them automatically, something battery powered preferably, like every 4 minutes or so to keep them on. And I don't know what kind of a thing I could use to do that. I was thinking like an oscillating fan, but a little battery fan on a timer, and the fan would just turn on and then turn off, and that movement would keep that thing on and have that turn on and off every 4 minutes. A little battery powered fan with a timer, but where the fuck's a battery powered fan with a timer? I need something that moves like 7 miles an hour. A fan would do it. The blade turning would do it. Any ideas? It's a TIE fighter.
Billy Ballantyne. How about just a piece of string? The breeze should move it easy. I dunno how those things work. Billy Ballantyne. Ask a cop.
There's not enough wind every 5 minutes. It's got to be something consistent. Something on a timer. Something that happens like every 4 minutes or so. And something that's moving. It's got to be something that's moving about 6 miles an hour or faster. So it's like this fast. It's got to be moving like that fast. You know, like that fast probably. But it could be as small as a little toy with an arm, and you just set it right in front of the sensor, and if it just goes past the sensor, you know, just something. You know, like how metronome goes tick, tock, tick,
Billy
tock,
Ballantyne.
tick, tock,
I know.
tick, tock.
An automatic DISP essayer. Like those cat treat robots.
And then you could put the timer for every 4 minutes. I don't know. It seems kind of bulky. It's got to be small. It's sitting up on my mailbox, bro. Something small. Even though the mailbox is a cement, I mean, it's brick and flat. And there is room to set things up there. There's not a lot of room. And it should be something that's, you know, it just needs to be something small. But battery powered and something that moves every 4 minutes. It's like I almost want to start
Billy
searching
Ballantyne.
for a toy.
They have lasers that dance around. Never mind, it'll blind people that drive by. Ha 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 ha.
I sent those guys a letter. And I said, hey, I've got your baseball speedometer thing. And I said, I can't use it because what I told them was when I'm teaching a kid how to hit a ball and I got to stop to talk to show him, teach him some lessons and show him some technique and stuff, by the time he's ready to hit the ball, we have to go back and turn the thing back on because it shuts off every 5 minutes. I said, I can't even use this thing for what I do. You know, I'm teaching baseball. No, I'm using it to show cars how fast they're going past my house. And I can't believe no one has thought of this yet. It's genius. Because when someone is coming 40 miles an hour down the road for whatever reason, I want them to see they're doing 40. You know, they're going to kill somebody. They can't see around this turn. They just go right around the turn. I'm like, oh my God. You don't even hit your brakes going around a blind turn. You know, there's a speed bump past my house. They don't hit their brakes for that either. They go, bump, bump, right over it. It's a speed ramp. I got an idea. Let's bring that smoke ring down lower. There we go. Yeah.
Billy Ballantyne. Halloween animatronics have a display made that makes it go off every minute.
Now you're thinking.
Some are cheap, like the door knocker skull.
Now you're thinking.
You could dissect one.
Now you're thinking. Yeah, a Halloween gag. That, yes. Yeah, some of those are time. They'll go off. Yes, man. They'll go off every few minutes. Happy Halloween. Ha 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 ha. Happy Halloween. I had one. I'm trying to remember all the other things it said. They remembered it said Happy Halloween. That was one of the things that said. Dude, now you're thinking, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking these guys could just, consider building another one or whatever, and I could ship them these back. They're cool. I love them. Dude, radar guns are cool as hell, man. This thing is so cool, and it'll pick up any car going down the street. If you walk past it, it'll show you how fast you're walking. You know, it is a really neat item. I'm trying to think, where is it sitting? I've got two of them. I don't know where I put them. I want to go grab them and show them to you. I got two of them, one for each mailbox. I showed you these, right? This is the thing that. Look how great it is. Right? Well, it's not. I don't know why it's not working. There it is. So you can see that. It's really bright, far away. Took forever. Shit, my mom. They're cool, man. So you got this, and you just need something to go. Or not. It's not working at all. I don't know. This one's not working. I don't know why not. Maybe it's the light. It's so weird. There must be a reason they're not working. I thought it. Maybe I should get like something like this. Oh, there we go. So let's try the other one. Hey man, this one stopped working totally. There it goes. Dude, they were working perfectly yesterday, but I have a feeling it might have something to do with the light or something. No, they're not working at all. They're not working at all. What about this other one? Nothing. It says voice. AI. This is fun. They're working great yesterday. 33. gotta be. 68. Maybe I'm too close. Maybe I'm too close to it. Maybe I should. Dude, you're not working at all. Yeah, I wonder if this one. They were cool. Now they suck.
Jesus Ramirez.
I don't know what happened to him.
Hey Nay, I feel like you'd find this video interesting, particularly pertaining to how you can report losses in crypto on your taxes, and the percentage is decreased almost in half.
Cool, thanks, bro. They're all losses. Crypto losses.
6.
Hey, there, one worked.
8.
Oh.
10.
Maybe I was going the wrong direction past something. That'd be funny.
12.
Wow. Got the same rating on them for the first time. I think I was going the wrong direction.
9. 14. 17.
Yeah, this other one's not working right.
5. 9. 8.
Huh. Let's see if this one.
12. 7.
How come they were working so much better yesterday? I might have to return them.
20.
Oh, there we go. Huh.
I eat ass.
24.
Wow, they're working now.
25.
That's how they're working yesterday.
13. 14. 28. 26.
Maybe there's a delay.
Good morning, everyone that loves eating ass.
Ah, good for you, dude. Good for you. Fucking weirdo.
13. 12. 13.
Hoot and howl. That's how you get a stomach virus.
13.
God, that was fucking hilarious.
1.
I wonder if this is interfering with it.
18. 9.
It's pretty cool, huh?
10.
You practice, how fast your golf swing is.
13. 19.
I wonder how fast I can get it going.
20,
20.
12,
Fuck you, lying bitch.
15,
Let's try this. Pew. Pew. Pew.
7,
Pew. 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 Flow.
13,
Flow. Pew. Pew.
15,
Pew.
Hoot and howl.
14,
I used to pitch around 65 miles per hour when I was in 9th to 10th ADE.
Huh. Are. Grade. Grade. Alright, so that's good, man. So I'm playing with the speed things here, and now after 5 minutes.
22,
Okay, 22. Okay, that's weird. What's triggering it? That was weird. Why isn't it working at all now? Because I was blocking it. It's got.
23,
I think it's got something to do with the sunlight, like the shadow. Isn't that weird? I don't know why it's not working, man. I don't know. Do not know. It's like it knows, like it's got like a smart detector in it. It's receiving in the instructions. Like if there's something moving nearby, it knows not to trigger off of that. Like it can tell the difference between a baseball and a tree that's waving, back and forth. So this is probably part of that. I'm telling you, every time a car went by, bro, it showed the speed for every single one that goes by. It works really good on cars outside. But, I had the voice off. You could turn it from kilometers to miles per hour. And let me turn the voice off.
51,
It's got this, record thing. It shows you the top 10 highest last speeds or something. It's got this thing that says still move. I think it's going through speeds that it's recorded. And still move F1, F0, F1. Huh. I don't know what that is, still or move. Let's put it on F0 and see what happens. Still move. F0. Maybe it's more sensitive on that one. No. Huh. That one triggered, but this one didn't. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing this. But our trade is at $3,000 right now. After a huge, like I said, it was a huge drop. You can see it there. And now the market's recovering. I don't think our full history is reflected down there on that graph. Yeah, that's just the edge. So that's not where we are right now. The graph shows a much longer history. Let me see if it adjusts the size. Yes, it does. Here, give me a second here. Yeah. Um, this is it right here, right? Okay. That's cool. We want like that. Okay. Oh. It's got to be like that. Right, okay. So now we're just going to get rid of that. And now we're going to add this one. And it's going to look like this. Okay. Okay, great. Now, there's our thing. We're going to put it right there and go like this. And now you can see where we are. So now you can see we've made that dip, and now we've kind of returned back to where we were. And hopefully it'll start going up again. Today's Sunday, so this should be a slow trading day, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. There doesn't seem to be the kind of manipulation that we were seeing during the bear market. So it looks like everybody wants to play ball, man. Everybody wants to get along. People want the market to recover. Even the big whales are not subverting it. So I don't know why it's not working. Let's go to miles per hour. Oh, because I put on that F1, still F1. We'll put it back on F1. F0 wasn't working at all. F1.
Horton hears a hoot and howl. Your hair doesn't look diff.
Thank you. Good. There was just too much of it. Too much of it. I just decided to cut it myself.
Horton hears a hoot and howl. Did the barber take a centimeter off?
No, I took like an inch and a half, 2 inches off. There were a lot of curls. This is too much. I did it. I did it with a razor. With an electric razor. What the hell is that noise? Stop making the noises. You're making the noises. Did that guy ever wake up? That the guy we were clowning last night?
Billy Ballantyne. Are those Z-Net Plays speed signs?
Yes. PLAYZ. Yes. Smart Pro. Sport Radar.
Billy Ballantyne. They work on cars.
They work real good on cars, bro. They get every car that goes by, bro. It'll show the speed. I mean, there's no avoiding it. I don't know why they're not working so good in here right now. They were working great yesterday. I mean, I was just taking them. Just picking them up. Just move. They'd pick up things. They were very sensitive yesterday. I don't know if it's because they stayed out in the cold, because the way I got them facing. But yesterday I could just take my hand and go right by it. My arm. I could trigger these things so easily.
Samantha. Are they battery powered or solar powered?
Battery. I got brand new batteries in them. Duracells. Look, I can't get this one to see anything in here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the reflection coming off the wall, or... Oh, there it goes. There it goes all of a sudden. Maybe it's reflection coming off the wall. Maybe I'm too... I don't know. I was just... did that. Just seemed like touching them. Yeah, they're cool, man. They only stay on for 5 minutes. Unless something triggers them. So if there's like a busy intersection, bro, they'd stay on. If a car was coming by every 5 minutes, they'd stay on. But as of right now, I don't know if they still work or not. I might just return them because they're not working. If I put them out there and cars drive by and they still work, though. Because let's just say you're outside hanging out and, throwing the frisbee or you're walking the dog, whatever. You could just bring one out there and set it out there while you could see it, while cars are zipping by. While I'm out there with my blower, blowing off the yard, working in the yard. And I could have them set up so I could see them. Like, the way they're set up out there so the cars see them. But I wonder if I could set them up so I see them and they still pick up the car. See, it would be better to have them across the street facing my house. I could do that. There's an electric box across the street I could set them on. And every time a car goes by, I could just look across the street and see how fast the cars were going. I think I'll do that. I need a fishing rod with a big, like a dog toy on the end, size of a baseball. And every 4 minutes, I got to take my fishing rod and go past these things to keep them on. What a pain in the ass. They should just see the one's already turned off automatically.
Billy Ballantyne. F0 is still mode and F1 is moving mode. Still mode is for baseball and tennis. F1 or moving mode is for hockey, lacrosse, and soccer. That's all the manual says.
Right? I can't wait to hear back from the manufacturer what they're going to say. I'm like, why do these shut off after 5 minutes, man? It's every time you take a break. You got to go back over and turn the damn thing on. I mean, that should be an option that you turn off. You know, make that an option that you could turn off and on. I want to leave it on constantly. I don't want it to shut off. We could send one of these to China. Easy. Have somebody there remanufacture it and disable that thing. I mean, me personally, I would. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's literally 8 screws, excluding and the 9, 10, the 2 holding the battery pack. I don't know how many are in the battery area. Screws, there might not be any. 8 screws holding the whole thing together. I can have this thing apart. Look, it's reading now.
Horton hears a hoot and howl. I was supposed to start a new job at Lowe's today at 6 delivering appliances. I was there at 6. This place doesn't even open until 8.
Oh, you clicked
Waited
through.
around for 30 minutes and left. The guy messaged back and Billy Valentine. Well, they're battery powered. Says it's for school sports and batteries are expensive. So they added the auto off because kids won't turn it off. Horton hears a hoot and howl. Said no call, no show. I said I was there, dude, not a soul in sight. He then said he was in the back of the building. This ramrod should have told me details before I started. Am I wrong for telling? Michael Goldsmith. Hey, nay. Michael Goldsmith. How goes the day?
It's going good. I just wonder if it, like, you know, sees objects.
Horton hears a hoot and howl. Him to pish off.
Maybe just need a shake. Wonder why it's doing that. Shake it up and down. So that's like a car going by, I guess.
Billy Valentine. Actually, the auto off should be right behind the switch. I bet you could just bypass it. But I'm not a carpenter.
The auto off should be right behind the power button. Like when you take it apart. What would it look like? Would it be like would it be like something you could disable? I wonder how you could bypass it. But you're not a carpenter.
Billy Valentine. It would be a chip soldered to the switch.
Oh. I wonder if I could figure that out, bro. Or I wonder if they could tell me that and the manufacturer could tell me how to remove it. I want to take this thing apart and look at it, but there doesn't seem to be a sticker that prevents you from taking it apart, you know? Do not remove the sticker type thing. It's only 8 screws. 10 screws if you include the batteries.
Billy Valentine. If you open it and look at it, you will get the gist of it eventually.
I wonder if it... Well, I gotta alter that bitch, bro. That'd be so cool. Because they really are neat, bro. I blew into it. That's funny. Dude. What? What kind of a sensor is that? It's supposed to be an optical sensor, right? $48.
Michael Goldsmith. Cheers.
I wonder if you could hear that thing click off after 5 minutes. You could hear where the switch is. No, you wouldn't. Like you said, it's a microchip. Auto shut off microchip. Our trade is about to hit $3,100, guys. Dude, Bitcoin just hit 21,000. Oh my God. Here goes the market. You guys, the whole market's taking off. Mana Synthetics, one of mine, Synthetics, being held by freaking Celsius. 12%, 6%, 6%, 5%, 5%. Harmony 1 is at negative 2.25%, guys. Understand that. Let me explain something to you. Our trade coin over its 24-hour period is negative 2.25%. And as healthy as we are, this is how healthy we are. We're $3,087 in profit. Even with that. That's how good our trade is. What does the future hold for us? I want to buy more Harmony. You know? I want to buy more Harmony. Like I said, I want to make that $250,000. I want to turn it into $5 million, $10 million. I want to figure out how much that would take to do that. $8,000 to get $250,000, right? Okay. Let's say we want $5 million. Okay. So it was $8,000.
Billy Ballantyne.
4 times, so it's 20.
Hear me out. There are
Times
wires
20.
going from the battery to a board, and then there are wires coming off that board to the switch.
160,000.
There will be things on the wires just before it reaches the switch. That's your safety switch. You would just remove it and reconnect the switch to those wires. And if it doesn't work, you can smash it. Hoot and howl. I I'd like to see Particle at $45 per coin. Ethereum at 7,500/coin. Cardano at $2 per coin and Algorand at $5 per coin. Hoot and howl. If it sits where it's at or they all go to zero, I still won.
If they all go to zero, you win? Because you'll buy more at zero? Is that what you're saying? $160,000 I would need. So if I want $5 million, if Harmony hits 35 cents, I would need to spend $160,000 minus 8 of that. So $152,000 of Harmony I'd have to buy. So what I could do is figure out how much I already have. So we figure it was 600,000 coins for that, right? And I have 1.5 million, so I've got nowhere near. This isn't going to make me a multi-quasi-millionaire, you know? I wish it would. But Polygon just went to $1. It was, you know, as low as 30 cents.
I put 3K in 6 years ago. I pulled 16K.
What do you think if
over
Harmony
a year
went
ago.
to $1, you know?
I moved one coin into Cardano and Algorand. So technically, yes, if they all hit $0, I still made 13K and gave a friend 3K.
Nice. Wow.
Hoot and howl. I've been reluctant on buying more, but I did buy 4 more ETH when it was at 1200. Hoot and howl. I can easily see ETH hitting 7,500 in a year time.
Which is good, but that's only, you know, 6x. Right? 5x. I'm talking about 35x on Harmony, right? It's like, I'm wondering why people aren't interested in stuff that's a penny when you can see how, and that's going to go up. I'd rather spend a penny than 25 cents. You know, I'd rather spend a penny than, you know, $15 on a coin of freaking Sol, you know? Sol right now is $23 a coin. You know, I don't want to spend $23 on a freaking coin. It's like I want to see that penny, you know? Because I want the room for that 35x. And if it goes 100x, dude, we're doing 35x. What if Harmony goes 100x? Okay, well, let's find out. That's easy, right? So, what do we want to base it on? My total holdings, let's say 1.5 million. I can't really do it because some of it's 4 cents and whatnot. We can only do it on this one trade. Let's just do it on this one trade. $8,000. Okay. $8,000, 100 X's. Is that $800,000? Or is it only $80,000? $8,000
Hoot and howl.
times 100.
At one point off a 3K investment,
$800,000.
I had 70K profit. Lost it all and was down to 1,500 total. After 3 more years, ETH jumped to 4K, and I pulled a few.
See, you've been in the game a lot longer than me. I'm a noob. I'm just learning. But I want to get, now I've learned hopefully from my mistakes, and I want to try to recoup from some of those mistakes. What happened with me and Celsius is an abomination. So, it's very embarrassing, and I just want to try to grow past it. Look, I'm looking at $800,000 on $8,000
Hoot and howl.
if it goes to $1.
As a famous investor once said, never invest what you're not willing to lose. If you're not willing to be in for 10 years, don't get in.
So, yeah, I'm willing for the long term. This is all long term for me. So, this is what I'm looking at. $800,000. $8,000, maybe $800,000. At 100x. So if I divided 800,000, this should be easy. Yeah, so let's do this. Clear. 5 million, right? 5 million divided by 100. 50. So I need $50,000. I just have to put $50,000 into Harmony right now. And
Michael Goldsmith.
add a penny.
You're in Orlando, right?
Yeah, I'm in Orlando, but the problem is it's not at a penny. It's at 0.17, so it's like 2 pennies. So I have to double. It's like $100,000. If I put $100,000 into Harmony right now, I believe it would yield me $5 million if it 100x'd. But Harmony could explode. It could 500x, it could 5,000x. And then I don't even have to worry about any of this. If it 5,000x'd, which is possible, it would be 8,000 times. Did I say 5,000x?
Michael Goldsmith.
$40 million.
Google says it's 54 degrees, feels like 52. How accurate is that?
Dude, what do you have to get?
Hoot and howl.
What's 2 pennies?
You've got
to
Algorand
5,000?
too. I've heard they're in with the government for regulations. If that's true, that could be a gold mine.
What would Harmony have to hit for it to 5,000x? For it to 100x, it hits $1. $50? If Harmony hit $50 a coin, I would have $40 million off this single trade. Bro, that's sickening. What would I do with $40 million? My math has got to be wrong on that.
Hoot and howl. Particle, formerly Shadow's Cash,
I wish I
went
knew-
from $1 to
I wish
$45.
I wish I knew a mathematician.
Hoot and howl. It can happen.
I'm talking about something a penny going to $45, $50. I'm not a dollar. That's different. That's 45x. I'm talking about 5,000x. That you ride all the way up. I wonder at what point I'm going to be in profit on my
Hoot and howl.
on the Harmony now, because it's going
well,
up
particles
as
did
we
drop
speak.
down to like 15 cents, I believe, and it's rebounded to $1.
Particle. And it's rebounded to $1. Yeah, it's still.
Hoot and howl. I'd have to look at its AF. That coin I've got 2,000 coins of, and I hate looking at it. Hoot and howl. Yeah, particle is my one that got away.
That sucks, dude. We all got them though, right? Um, dude, my profit loss on Harmony is $13. Oh my god, negative $13. Holy shit, Mom! My profit loss on all of my Harmony that I've ever bought is negative $13 right now.
Okay, you're very lucky.
I have 1.5 million of those coins, and I'm $13. The whole market's going up right now. It's about, and that one $8,000, $3,100. She says excellent. So, the only thing I'm in profit on is Polygon Matic. As soon as Harmony 1 flips, you guys, it's just one more point. I think that $13, it's not going to be negative $13. I am so excited about that. Oh my God, man. I didn't realize it was going to be up so fast. I am almost, see, because Polygon I'm already in the black on, right? I'm $5,600 in profit. It's the only one out of all the coins I own. And I don't even hold that Polygon Matic. That's a big problem. It's sitting in Celsius. I have a little bit of it. Not a lot. I have all of my Harmony. All of the Harmony. And that's at negative $13 right now. Understand. I've got $26,000 worth of Harmony. And my profit loss on it is negative $13. Well, how do I get that to recalculate the profit loss? Now it says negative $45. We got a little downturn. Little downturn right now, right as I'm looking at it. Oh, it just went. It's so close. $13. Oh, now it's almost $50. Negative $50. Ugh. I just want that to go zero. So we're at 1740. I really need Harmony to hit 018. You know, 0 or 1760. It's been up to 1780. Probably just go back to that even. It's very, very, very exciting. And I feel like I got all my eggs in Harmony basket. And I want to find another 1 center to go up. SKL is at 2 cents. Here we go. I put them in order of price. Harmony 1 is at 1 cent. VRA is at 003. That's the next one. And I hold some VRA. And then VET is at 0.02. So, Saitama is at 0.001. Well, Luna is, what happened to Luna, man? Oh my God. Luna 00017. Shiba Inu is 00001. Then Flocky UFO, then Elon. Those are very inexpensive cryptos. But which one do I think has the most chance of going up at scale? I mean, Doge is at 8.08 cents. I don't think it's going to go much higher. I don't think Doge is going to do much of anything. As this whole market's been exploding, Doge has done nothing.
Diesel.
It's at 8 cents. Beezle. We love him. Hey, Bees. Ready to go outside, buddy? What do you want? All right, big boy. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Take care. I will see you on the next show.
Hoot and howl.
Remember to hashtag keep it
I'll
open.
never buy Doge.
And I will see you guys on
Never
the next
have,
show.
never will.
And I am at Nate's Garden on Twitter. Would love to get you guys over there right now, while we're on breaks, for the next show, to give me some support in what's going on with that guy, over the whole video, thing that he says
Later, Nate, thanks for
he
the
didn't
show.
know what video I was talking about, and we covered the video on the show, and then we exposed it, and then I showed him, waiting for a response back. Love to get some support over there on that from y'all, so please consider that. All right, guys? Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to take the bees outside. I will see you this afternoon, for a 420 show.
Megsy Williams.
Yes, Megsy.
Hashtag keep it open.
Yes. Hashtag keep it open. Keep it open. Yes. Hashtag keep it open. I like to say that. Okay. More of you should too. Bye, guys. Oh, wait. What's going on over there in the Rumble Sphere? They're a minute behind. I feel bad for them. They're a minute behind on Rumble.
You find the dabs, you can kind of function better when you smoke dabs during the day, like small amounts.
My lungs have been improving since I switched over.
Okay. I've never smoked dabs, to be honest, so I have no idea.
Oh, well, these are some of the finest dabs you'll ever smoke, bro. What I got here,
Yeah, I heard like it's more of an uppy high, like you